evening. Hello, good evening everyone, and welcome to another stream of Plane Shift, where we build games. Actually, we build one game, which is actually Plane Shift. We will be terraforming a bit tonight. I was checking the bugs, you know, if there is something that is really urgent. I don't see anything. By the way, hello. I don't see anything very urgent at the moment in the bugs list. It seems that I managed to fix a lot. I think there are 30 plus bugs fixed pending release, and yeah, this one is an important one. So yeah, there are still a few that are definitely relevant, right? But there are a few that are still relevant, but I don't know, I did enough bug fixing and fix it in 7.10. Okay, so why we didn't close it? Someone is saying fix it. I'm gonna close it. Someone is saying fix it. Yeah, I think the bugs that are very old at a certain point, I'm going to remove them anyway if no one is verifying them. This is, by the way, something else that you can do if you want to help, right? There are a lot of bugs that are here in the list, and they have been obviously reported by one person, but if someone else can go in and test the same bug again and see if it's really a problem, and maybe improve a bit the description or things like that, I think would be very nice. So this is something you can do if you want to help. There is the problem of updating inventory after. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, this one I think is a real one, and we could potentially fix it. But I did a lot of bug fixing, so I don't want to do bug fixing tonight. We are approaching the next release. I think I want to release this weekend if all goes well. We have enough fixes to do a release, and so it will be a full release, meaning that you will have to download the game again. And for that reason, you know, I can actually change the... Hello, Hula. I can actually change the terrain, right? Because changing the terrain means I need to relight, and relight means that basically I need to redistribute all the levels, because that's the way, unfortunately, Unreal Engine works. Maybe, I don't know if in 5 they did something smarter than that, but at the moment is what it is. Let me just see, we got a copyright request on the stream of last time. Set red color, why is saying it? I don't know why I cannot read it. 236, wait. 236, no, 235.52 of this video. One second, I'm trying to open up 236, so it was about the end. Sanctuary 3. What is this? Borderlands 3. Okay. There is a Borderlands 3 song that is actually listed as not streamable. Okay, we can remove it. Borderlands 3. Let me see. Which one? Postcard from Celeste Mountain. Okay, postcard from Celeste Mountains. It's probably the main team or something. Postcard from Celeste. So YouTube said that we need to remove it. Postcard. I don't have this song. I don't have that song. What the hell? Postcard. What the fuck? Okay. Is 132. But maybe I have it double in another. No, it's Celeste. Sorry, it's completely another game. Celeste. Postcard. It's this one. Okay, we're gonna delete it. Deleted. Okay, so yeah, so at least we don't have the annoyance. At least we don't have the annoyance. I mean, it's not doing anything basically, but we can disable the audio for just that minute, and that's good. Okay, let's go, boys. Sorry, I wasted a bit of time, but I was... So the good news is that I finished the sorting also on the guild window and on the quest window. Okay, so the sorting there is done and completed. And so we basically finished all the sorting. Now, you know what I would like to do? I would like to look at... the maps. The problem is that people, you see that people are not categorizing the bugs the proper way, because everything is on bug tracker, even if there is, for example, this one, there is a hole in the ground, right? Hole in the ground should not be a bug tracker category, should be a models and maps, right? Or maps, yes, exactly. So remember, when you open a bug, to actually select the proper category, that will help us, because it's a bit easier than to filter by category this way. And models and maps, right? Models and maps. So if I search, for example, all the models and maps, let me see what we get. We get a Draken plane, but this is just to say that Draken plane is too hard. Arena needs more light sources. Arena needs more light sources. Why? I mean, we can add them. It's not a problem. But yes, I think I agree. The outer ring of the arena is too dark and needs more light sources. The lights near the crafter are too high and doesn't seem to provide adequate lighting. Okay, maybe we can fix this, right? Since we are terraforming, or anyway, changing the land. Let's go to the arena right now and let's see what we get. Let's see what we get, boys. Good morning, coach. Hi. Tonight I cannot be too late because tomorrow I need to travel. And I have to wake up a bit early. Okay, let me just check one thing. Sorry. Sorry, I received a message. I need to answer. I just answered now. It was actually about tomorrow. So just in context. Just in context. So let's go to the arena. To go to the arena, we have to teleport. I think we have some arena stuff. Arena. We have this. Right? We don't have another arena. Blacksmith canal, no gate, tutorial area. Yes, we can go. We can go here. Okay, so the request is to add more lights. Mainly, they said in the outer ring, right? And I think I agree because I've seen it as well. I've seen it myself as well. I just need to... Okay, so here is a bit dark, but I think is reasonable. I think the part that is not reasonable, apart from this misalignment here at the bottom, which is super annoying. This misalignment at the bottom is super annoying. Yes, that is the area, exactly. So this part, I don't know if it doesn't have lights or what. I don't know. Do I have a torch? No. There is also a bit of grass cutting through. Yeah, this outer ring is very dark. The reason is that this one was built before we changed the light mode, right? And okay, I think I understand. And yes, that needs to be fixed. This is a result of the changes that we did for the light system. I tagged some enemies alignment, what I should call them. There is a few really bright light in arena, but most of the light have no light. I will check because it can be that actually the light is there but is blocked by something, right? So I will try to see. Arena light. But this is a mesh. Arena light. What the? Like, for example, this thing makes no sense, right? Having like 8 lights for this thing is absolutely insane, right? Is really a bad idea. Assuming that, let me change music. The best in this case is basically to have the object that do not cast shadows, and having just a single light in the middle that is basically lighting up everywhere. Otherwise, you will end up with this thing just casting a big shadow, which I don't know if is what we want, right? But anyway, apart from this, which I mean to me makes really no sense, but we can check how it looks. I want to see if these lamps. So these lamps are, because the one that are bad. Well, let me go down. Maybe it's easier. The arena is a bit complex in terms of structure, right? So the outer ring is this one. Yes, is this one. So as you can see, it is completely dark. So the volumetric samples that are the square that you see are completely dark. And by the way, I don't know why we don't have, but it's good that we have it here. Yeah, so those lights are really too high, and these are what? Arena lamps. Arena lamp 01. With such a long, okay. Arena lamp 01. Let me see. I think if we changed one, we change all of them. So the first thing I want to be sure is that this thing is not casting any light. Is not casting any shadows, because having this thing cast shadows, even if it may look more realistic, is usually a bad idea. So yeah, this thing is casting shadows. So this thing is basically blocking the light. Well, even if it's one-sided, no, the material is two-sided. Yeah, so we need to be sure that this one is not casting light. It is not casting shadow. I will remove cast shadow from the object, and I think that this will already help. But at the same time, this light, let me see how big it is. This light, yeah, this light is basically, as it is now, is basically useless, right? Because it's so high that it's never reaching this place. So we need to make it different. We need to make it, I think we need to change the where is that? We need to change the decay, the fall off. Yeah, instead of using, yeah, I think we should change this inverse square fall off and reduce significantly the light and make it go farther away. Attenuation radius here is only 15 meters. Let's try 20. Okay, like this maybe is a bit too much. Because each light, the problem is that I think there are too many lights. You see, there is 1 1 1 1 1 1, but the problem is that the distance from these lights to the actual ground is more than the distance between each light. So at the end, they will overlap so much, right? And I don't know if that's a good thing. So you see how much it changes if I go 5 to 6, for example, right? Or 8. I think 8 can be a good compromise. The problem is that it's pushing a lot. You know, the light is pushing a lot here, obviously, because it's much closer to the so I could reduce the intensity and strengthen the and reduce the decay, right? The problem if I do that is that the shadows then become a bit more stupid. But the question we have is, should we remove the intermediate lights, right? Like for example this one, right? This one is not making any light, for example. So I would prefer, you know, to take this one. Yeah, I think I will move them. The point is that if I move them, I have to move them in all the... Because this one, for example, would be much better if he's inside a shop, right? And he's giving light to the shop. But I don't know if then it becomes too strong. Yes, it becomes super strong. So the lights in the shop actually needs to be different lights. The lights in the shop needs to be different light. It cannot be this instance, right? It cannot be this one. I think that my suggestion is to remove and to add specific lights for the shop. And have one of these lights. Yeah, so I think this is the maximum distance. So from here to here, then we remove one. Then we go here. Yeah, here the problem is that there is this thing, which is kind of annoying because it's in between. So it's probably better to remove this one actually. Yes. And then to remove probably this one. And maybe, you know, this one we're gonna move it slightly more. Even if I know it's coming from that beam. I know. Yeah, but I think something like this, I think it looks much better already. Now we have to see how it looks after relight, but I think we should do something like that. So remove few of the lights and go with this. And plus we need to add a light in this area, okay? But for now, let's do all the corridors together so we reach the same level of... Yeah, and then we have this problem that here is completely dark. But okay, let's do one thing at a time. So let's do all the corridors together. All these ones, okay? We're gonna do them all together. So we want to remove the lights that are close to the banners, like this one, that one, and this one. And then we want to move this maybe a bit more to the middle. No, I don't care. I think it's okay. Even if it's not in the middle, I think it's fine. Then we have this one. Then we remove this one. And we have that and that. Okay. So this is the second corridor. Okay, the second corridor. So let's go down again. So this is the third one. I think in the future I want to change a bit these corridors to look slightly different from each other. At the moment, this arena is super symmetrical. You can really lose yourself into the... You can really lose yourself. And I don't know if it's a good idea. Okay. So there is the third corridor. Good evening, Shlu. I'm trying to fix some of the maps bugs, if you want to call them. I mean, trying to improve. There are some bugs that are speaking about the arena and the fact that there is not enough light, or anyway the light is kind of wrong, and yes, it is. So we need to fix it. Okay, so this is the fourth one. How many there are? 6? Probably 6. No, this one is done already. Okay. So there are 4. There are only 4? One, yeah, only 4. 4 because because this part are the stairs going down, right? And there is this statue, so there are the stairs in between. Okay, so we did the 4 main corridors. Now we need to do the shops, because in the shops there is definitely not enough light. So for that, I think we can save this one. And we don't need this one anymore. For that, we need a lamp. Cannot be all SM1 lamp. Lantern. Wait. Arena. There is no lantern in the arena. Corridor exterior. Lights. There is a lamp. But lamp is the one that I just changed, huh? Or no? No. There is another one. Okay. Lamp. Okay, let me see these lamps. Okay, these lamps are these lamps. Yes, this one, I think we fixed them already. Let me see if there is no cast shadow on the mesh. Yeah, exactly. See, it's already removed. Because I remember I did this fix some time ago. So yes, we can use these ones basically. We can use these ones for the shops, and maybe we can make them even a bit stronger. And I think we can use them also for the corridors. We can use them for the corridors. Sorry, the wrong way. I went the wrong way. Can you turn on this song's rocks? Can you turn on the thinking song and show me the song? Sorry, I didn't switch the scene. Sorry, I don't know how many songs ago it was. Yeah, the way to fix the arena is basically to just add more stuff. You know, I have one area that, for example, I don't know, has shields on the wall, you know, on display, right? Having only one area like this, and so we can I think we can, but probably not now. Lamp SM4. Wait. When it's doing that, it's super annoying. Okay. So. I don't know if we need one here as well, but well, we have the light coming from outside, and we have this one. I think anyway I need to increase the... Let me check these ones, because these ones I think are different, no? These ones are different ones. Cast shadow. Okay, this one is already not casting shadow. But I want to see which kind of light we have. Yeah, we have a light with the other method. I think I will change it everywhere. We have a light with the other method, but the other method, this inverse square fall off is not really optimal for large areas. So I will go something like this, and probably even less than that. It's generating a light that is slightly less realistic maybe, but he has a better spread, and I think his overall better. Even if here it starts to be a bit too much, huh? The problem is that if we have too much light, at the end is not, you know, there is no shadow. It is one of the problems. But if I go back to the opposite, right? If I go back to the opposite, or I enlarge the radius significantly, but you see that is anyway with this kind of inverse square fall off is not maybe like this. Still looks kind of dark, you know. But anyway. So I don't know if I want a light. I don't know if I want a light here, or where the hell do we want it? Right. Yeah, it is the same problem. It is the same problem that if we use that fall off is not going to be... I mean, the inverse square fall off is very good for small lights, but for large lights, I think is really looking weird, right? It's really looking weird. Oops, I changed the wrong one. So I think I prefer a light like this, you know, even if it's not perfect, close to the wall, I think I prefer a light like this than not. Yeah, so I think so. Now, positioning these lights everywhere in the level is going to be quite some work, huh? Because basically we need one of these lights for every for every section. If you want to do it properly, we need one of these light. Now we can place two, but I think one is nice because it's giving this weird effect of left and right. I think it's okay. I can put one to the left and one to the right. I think it's a bit weird as a design, but I like it. I think I like it. So I will do left and right, left and right, left and right. And I think if I do it once, all the stairs are the same shape, and so I can then copy paste the whole set. Right? I can then copy paste the whole set and would be faster to position. Now, if I do it wrong once, it will be wrong everywhere, right? I don't know why the normals here are so strong, right? Probably because the light is too close. The problem is that I can move the light, but if I move the light too much, then it would look fake when you go next to it. See, I could move the light like here, for example, but then it would look wrong when you go close. But the normal map is becoming super strong. I don't know, maybe we can try intensity 3, but intensity 3... I don't know, I'm like not completely convinced, but it's definitely better than before, right? So the important point is that this area actually has some light, because at the moment it's super dark. By the way, the UV mapping of this is not optimal. I know, I see it, but you know, this arena should be revamped. Maybe I will do it one day, but I like the effect of left and right. I really like it. I think it's much better left and right than straight color. Don't forget the night cycle. Yeah, 100 better light. Hey Tyler, will you place torch all over the place in game with buckets of gold? What? Torches all over the place with buckets of gold? Hello, I'm Radzvan. Hey, hi. Hello. RTX lining upgrade in approximately 8 to 12 years. Yeah. Yeah. Easy. Okay, so now we can basically take these lights and copy paste them exactly in the same position in all the other corridors. Now the problem is that I think we will have to rotate a few, like for example this one, right? So it's not exactly one-to-one, but I don't like the fact that it's so bumpy only because the light is close to the wall, right? If I move it far away, you see how it becomes? So basically, the light being so close to the wall is generating this insane... This insane... But anyway. I think that's what it is. But it's already looking much better, eh? It's already looking much better. So basically now... Okay, now this lamp... 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? This 4, probably also the 5, but the 5 needs to be rotated the other way. We could copy to all the other stairs. Can you make a chill live how to make a first-person shooter game tutorial? I mean, it's super easy, man. It's already in the epic examples. I don't have to make it myself for you. You can just open the Epic Launcher, go under samples. What? Go under samples and click on Lyra starter game. Okay? Lyra starter game, and this one is basically a first-person shooter already built that you can download, and you can decompose, you can check, you know, you can check how the characters are made, how the shooting are made, how the animation are made. He already has a level, and I think there is also player spawns and stuff, so you basically have it already done. It's also very nice. I like the architecture. So you can go here, download it, and start to study the way they did it, right? And I think that's a very good example. So that's your best way to do it. So if we copy that, let me see how we can do it. If I just duplicate these 4, right? Where do I have to put them? Like in the... So let's say that I duplicated them, right? So now I have a full duplicate of those 4 lights. The easiest for me will be to bring them to the next stair. That is not this one. Oh my god, it's so dark. That is this one, right? Actually, if I do it like this, I think I can copy also the 5th one. Yes. This is what we should do. That is what we should do. We should take 1 to 5, duplicate, right? Now try somehow to bring that here. It will have to be rotated as a group, right? It will have to be rotated a bit because we are in a different rotation, but it's okay. I don't know if this is faster than... I have to rotate 45 degrees. I don't know. I think I will just rotate manually. But yes, it's probably 45, exactly 45 degrees. But I think we will rotate... No, I think it's 90 then. Is it 90? No, it's not 90. I think it's 45. Is it? Well, yes and no. No, it's not 45. It's not 45. And it's not... So it's probably 60 something. Why is not 45? Because it's not a... Okay, anyway. Anyway, we pretty much have it. Or not. What the? 45 plus 33. Ah, because it's not rotating in the middle. Ah! Well, but it should though. So 45 plus 33 is 78, no? 78. Yeah, I think it's 90 then. It's 90, but their position was not correct. Yes, it's 90, boys. It's 90, because this is 90. The problem is that the position... Yes. It's not perfect, but... But I think it's fine. Some of it goes inside, some of it goes... Yeah, the rotation is not perfect. Yeah, okay. I will do it like this, and then I will just adjust them slightly, okay? But I think it's probably the right way. Probably. But for some reason this thing is like rotated a bit. The problem is that we have 1 million to do. I don't know how to change it. For U4, if I'm not mistaken, Lyra is U5. Yeah, it's U5, but I think I don't know if it can be downloaded U4, but you should go. I mean, if you're starting anything now, you should go. You should really go U5 if you're starting something now. Don't start something now U4. I think it's not a good idea. I am on U4 because I started with that a long time ago. Hello, Tiago Wolfs. Hey, thank you for the follow and welcome. Welcome to our channel. We are fixing lights in this area because they were very it was very dark. The problem is that placing lights in levels is not the fastest thing ever, right? It takes quite some time, but it's okay. Okay, so we placed those 5. Now in theory we should do the same. We should copy again, right? Copy again and go to the next. And so on for at least 4 times. Copy again. And go to the next. And the next is here. The next is this one. So I need to bring those stuff here. I think at this point this one will be really a rotation 180. Let me try rotation 180. Okay, let's go 180 and see how it looks. It's probably not. $180. No. I would say no. Why? I don't understand. Ah, yes. You see? Yes. Yes. It was 180. Exactly 180 or close. Maybe not exactly, but close. Okay, and then after doing that, we just adjust them manually. We just adjust them manually. So you want to make a first-person shooter, huh? The most complex part for you is not to build a game, but is to think why your game is different than any other shooter that already exists, right? That is the hardest part. The hardest part is not to make the shooter, because making the shooter is actually relatively simple. The hard question for you, Razvan, is why my shooter is different than all the other shooters that already exist. How is different? Why is different? And yeah, so why your game design is different than the other games. That's very, very important. So do you have an idea on that? Like, do you have any unique game mechanics or unique ideas? Or maybe it's just the setting that is different? Like the location, the place. So we go minus 19. We have to go minus 19. Minus 19. No, minus 90. What? No, we have to go 270. Well, 270 is the same as minus 90. No, I don't understand. Wait a second. We are rotated wrong anyway. We are rotated that way. We need to be rotated this way. So we have to go 90 this way. 90 this way. Okay. We have to go 90. Yeah, the problem is that this arena is very thin. It has very thin walls, and so it's hard to actually understand. Okay, this guy is in the right place, right? So yeah, probably the best is to place that guy, and then everything else follows. Yeah. Yes, I think that is the best. It is the best idea. Boys! So do you already have, if you're still here, probably you're not here anymore, but if you are still here, Razvan, what kind of mechanics you want to put in your game? Okay, do we still have one or is only 4? I think it's 4, eh? So if we go next, they will be the one that we already lit. Yes, okay. Okay, so now we have to do the same, but for the opposite side. So we need to do 4 more, right? We need to do 4 more. We need to do 4 more, so we are going to duplicate again. Rotate 180. Rotate 180. And then see what we got. It will not be. It will not be probably correct because I mean, it's mirrored, right? We rotated, while in theory we had to mirror, but fine. What is the last light? The last light is here. So this light. Yeah, that exactly. That light is in the opposite. That light is on the opposite side. While these ones are correct, this one are pretty much correct. Well, not exactly, but anyway. This one, and this one. Okay, so we will fix them, and then well, okay. It seems that we also have a problem of positioning. Yeah, we also have a problem of positioning. If any one of you wants to improve the geometry of this level, let me know. Huh? Remember that in plane shift there is a lot to do. There is a lot to do, and any help is very welcome. For example, we could improve this arena by adding some different geometry or different areas, you know, and not have it like now that is pretty much symmetrical everywhere. And so yes, people lose themselves because they don't recognize the different sections. So we could make the different sections a bit different. Now we have items in the game that are making it different, but look different, but okay, so this is the thing for this area, right? So now we need to copy. So we said there are 5 lights, right? Yeah, 5 lights. So from 1 to 5, right? From 1 to 5. So now we need to duplicate those into, yeah, pretty much. So relighting this level will really take a lot, because there are a lot of light, because there are all these corridors and there are lights everywhere. It's true that we deleted some of the lights, but these are all static lights. They are not movable. I think it's pretty normal anyway to have, you know, if they are static light, I think it's not a problem. Even if you have hundreds, you know, is pretty much okay. I mean, the light maps at the end are on the objects, right? So if you add more lights, you should not make the performance worse, right? Theory. Okay, so we want to bring that way forward in this corridor. Okay. So that guy needs to go, this guy needs to go here on this wall. Right? Yeah, pretty much there. And then we will adjust the rest. There is the second corridor, so of the second series. So there is still a bit to do, but I think the idea to separate the pivot, sorry, to separate the light a bit is not bad. But again, when you go close with your head here, you will see that the light is actually in front of it instead of being... But I think it looks nice. I think it looks nice with the left and right, left and right. I think it was a good idea. A clubhouse and the sauna. What? How is your day going? Hello, Funner. It's going good, thank you. Whenever I see some improvement, you know, in our game, I'm always happy about it. I like to see that we are moving forward. We are improving the areas, improving the lights, improving the functionality. So it's always nice to see that. It's not a very fast change, but you know, so we're not going super fast, but I think we are going at a good speed. Going at a good speed. Definitely we need more people. We need more people helping, but you know, sometimes people join, sometimes people leave, but at the moment we need more. We need more of everything. We need more artists. We need more programmers. We need more people that can help us with the dialogues and the quest. So, yeah. This one is pretty much in the right place already. Yeah, because making an MMO like this, you know, has a lot of lore, a lot of stories and background, and this is what is taking a lot of time. And a squash room. Squash room for what? Squash? Squash meaning... Meaning... Is there still one to do or no? Yes, there is still one to do. Okay. So we added like 40 lights, huh? We added like 40 lights in a second. But hey, that's needed. I cannot leave the world in darkness just because I don't want to decrease the performances, right? No, but I think the performance will be the same. If these were all dynamic lights, then probably yes, we could have, you know. But these are all static lights, so it's increasing the time of calculations, but of relight, but it's not. It's not making the game slower. This one is nearly perfect. Wow, I'm improving. This one is basically perfect. Okay, this in theory is the last one. So if I go one stair more, I should find One that is lit. Wait, I'm going the wrong direction? No, I'm going the right direction. Yes, exactly. That one down there is lit. Okay, so we placed. Okay, let me save it. Save the current level. Well, I want to save this level, eh? Exactly. Speak about yeah. Expanding the arena. Well, I would like to make the arena rooms at the bottom, but also these corridors looks a bit different from each other. Right? So like I said, I don't know, maybe we can have a display of shields in one, a display of trophies on another one, so that they actually look different. Maybe even the banners, right, can be different from section to section. Probably that is already the case, but and so on, right? So I would like to basically make it look a bit different. Now here there is a problem that in the real game, I mean in the game, in these locations there is actually stuff, right? And so if I place a light here, I have to be a bit careful that I place it not in front of other objects, right? That is pretty much the reasoning. I think a light like this is good enough. Did you see Dune, guys, the movie? Did you like it? Because I've been in the past a pretty big fan of... Wait, I did a mistake. I've been a pretty big fan of Dune in the past. I mean, starting from the video games that probably you don't even know that they exist, but they were existing in the past. And but the movie, I don't know. I mean, in the movie I think there were like 2 or 3 nice things. Pretty much the technology of the vehicles. I think the vehicles were very nice. The vehicles were very nice, but everything else, I think I didn't like it really. Like, well, no, the vehicles and the worm. Yeah, the worm is very nice. The worm is very, very nice. But apart from that, I don't know. I found it a bit empty. I don't know. Maybe because I don't know. Maybe because the setting itself for me is like normal, right? So it's not like that I'm getting like, oh wow, a desert planet, you know. So I mean, it's. I played Dark Sun for quite some time. What is this thing? I don't know. I played Dark Sun for some time, and the D&D settings where you are in a desert planet and such, and I don't understand why I don't see that. Oh, I understand why I don't see it. Because you went like in an impossible place. Okay, well. And so it doesn't really sound to me very exciting by itself, right? So I was hoping the movie to add more, but kind of didn't. I mean, the worm is nice. The vehicles, all the vehicles are nice. The way the helicopters are moving and how they are made is very, very nice. Vehicles are very nice. But I don't know, seeing those battles, you know, human versus human, with all the technology that is there, I don't know, it makes a little sense to me. I don't know, I found it a bit so. First part of the second was done well, Dune was one agree on Dune 2. Me, I've read the book first. Yeah, the book was very nice. I want to help with geometry, not sure I can get enough space to nicely install a real engine on SSD. My friend. You want, but... You want... but... No, I mean, the wheel is already important. If you want to do it, it's already a very, 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 very good start. But there is more to that, right? Having the time, having the consistency. So ensuring that you don't give up, you know, after some time. I have so many people. You have no idea how many people want to help, but they just cannot do it at the end. They start, they do a piece, and then they realize that it's too much work, right? They realize, it's not as fun as I was thinking, right? It's not fun, it's work. And unfortunately, yes, it is work somehow. It is work. Mainly because you have to build it kind of large scale, and you are not making a piece, right? You're not making a piece and then running away. You have to make all the pieces. And like, for example, some people like to do the geometry but don't like to do the UV and the texturing. Mainly the UV, right? So maybe they go like, I did this piece, okay, done. But unfortunately there is still a lot of work after the geometry is built. Yeah, there is a lot more work after the geometry, boys. There is. Sorry, I'm just speaking kind of randomly while I'm while I'm doing this. I don't know why the light is never properly centered, even if I copy and rotate. I don't know. It's a bit weird. I think I sent it in an impossible place. Mistakes were made. So yes, I think that today, tomorrow, I will do a round of fixes like this. So really 2 maps. I will try to fix as much maps as I can. Lights, geometry, problems, UV, anything, right? Anything I can fix, I will try to fix. And then we can release in the weekend. Okay, so Saturday and Sunday we will dedicate it to packaging, right? To relight and packaging. Relight I can do it during the night. I think it takes about 6-7 hours to relight everything. And okay, so we finished that. So we have lights. So now we fixed the lights in the corridors. We fixed the lights in the stairs. And we fixed the lights in the shops. I mean, in these areas, right? And we did it everywhere across the map, right? Now the question is, do you think there are still other areas that are dark? Well, the first one being this one. This one is a giant lamp, but is making 0 light. So it's true that they are just candles, huh? So in theory candles are not really making a lot of light, but I don't know, I'm a bit surprised that this guy has 8 lights. So I would prefer to have, you know, 4, but let me see which kind of light. Intensity 200, GG. Attenuation, yeah, that's the problem, right? The problem is that these 8 lights are not really making any light. Are making light only around this chandelier, but so I think we will do this and we will see what happens. It's already better, but you know what will happen? What will happen is that these things will make a shadow, so there will be a big shadow here in the middle generated by these beams. So I think it will look weird in game. And you see that above is super strong, right? I mean, it's better than before, but I can try like this, which is a bit of a trick. So I made the intensity very, very low, but I also made the fall off lower so that I think it was better like it was before. And we see how it looks, okay? I'm fine if these areas are a bit darker. This part doesn't really have a meaning. I don't know, it's just been created this way. I think it's pretty stupid to have all this part completely empty. I think the geometry of this, I think we should close this. Not fully, but just to make you understand what I mean. And I don't know if I want to do it now, probably not, but the point is that I think that it makes really no sense that this part, you know, that is not used for something, right? So I think that it should be closed maybe like this, and all of this becomes a walkable area, right? Sorry, I did it a bit stupid, but okay. So this becomes a walkable area, and the same on the other side, right? The same on the other side here, and this becomes a walkable area. And here we can actually have, you know, here we can actually have some rooms or something. I think it doesn't make any sense that it's that open, and then there is this small border, considering there is an arena where there are potentially, you know, hundreds and hundreds of people visiting, and yeah, I think it makes very little sense. I mean, we can change it if we want, huh? I mean, it's not hard to do. Is just to. The only problem is that you will receive less light from the top, but I don't think we care about the light. I think we care more about the space. You know, the playable space. No one would ever build something like this. I think we can do it. Arena floor 2. I think we can do it. I don't know if the SVN is up at the moment, because I don't even remember on which server it is. Yes, it is up. Fantastic. So if I go under levels, arena, hopefully there is arena dungeon door, arena dungeon room fixes open doors. Let me just do an update in case someone yeah, someone did changes. Very nice. Let me update everything then. Probably Tua, Tua did some changes. Good job, Tua. You see, I'm not alone. There is someone doing changes. There is someone else sometimes that helps me. She's super nice. I have all the time in the I have all the time in the world, but slowly beating myself up again, doing little things like get an upgrade. Okay, very fun. I mean, having all the time in the world is nice. Arena. I think this one is the last in terms of let me see first of all which Blender. It's a long time I don't launch Blender. Very long time. 3.1.0. Maybe. What is the latest Blender release? We are at 3.1.0. There is 3.3. Wow. Holy moly. Times is going fast. Okay. But apart from that, okay, now I need to remember how to navigate into this thing. Okay, as usual, there is a weird view. Otherwise Blender is not happy. If it doesn't make your life a bit harder, you know. Yes, I think I remember this one. Yes. Here we fixed the. We fixed this one because we changed the door, and then we fixed a lot of the geometry, some of the geometry and UV. Yeah, we did some fixes in this area for sure. Okay, this one I remember. There was the fix for the open doors. Yes. It was the fix for the open doors. I remember that. And this one was because we already touched the arena in the past. This one I don't know. This one was just a door. Fine. So I think that this file is the real file. This file is the real file. And probably yes. Now, what? Well, yes and no. I don't know. Yes and no. These are all the pieces. Because because everything is in 000 and then positioned. GG. Okay, but it's fine. It's fine. So what we need to change? We need to change an object that is actually called this object. It is actually arena floor, which is this guy. And this guy has an import path. Yeah, they just need the import path. The import path is arena fbx, and it should be called arena floor 02 in theory. Floor 02, there it is. Floor 02. Okay, which is that one. The big issue that we have is that this floor 02 is actually not positioned. That I don't know. That I don't know. Because here we have, as you can see, everything in 000, because these are the pieces that we have exported, right? So the question, I think, is it's not very easy to know the answer to that question. It's not very easy to know the answer, but yeah, because you see, these are all separate pieces. Arena inner platform. Do we have an inner platform? Yes, we do have an inner platform actually. Okay. Well, that's good then. Okay, so if we take that and our maybe I can do this. Yeah, it's definitely inside structure. Now you know what? I can do exactly the opposite. I can hide everything and just I think it's much better. And just unhide my my inner platform and my floor 02, and hopefully yeah, the problem is that they are not matching because they are again in 000, right? But this is the real thing. Yes, it is. It is. It is. It is. So what we can do? What we can do? We can just expand this to be the shape we want. Yes. I think it's actually much easier than we think, because we can just expand it. Now, how do we want to do it? Do we want to have kind of an ellipse shape, or do we really want to go super straight, right? Because we could go super straight, meaning this, right? Or we can have a bit of yeah, I can enable this. So we can go an ellipse like this, or we can go even the opposite. We can go like this. Now it'll be harder to make a building that stands inside. If you go straight, I think is the easiest, but it's probably also the one that is less interesting from the geometry point of view. Now the problem may be, how is it possible that this thing actually stays up if you have no connection, if you have no beams, right? Because basically you will see a floor that goes like this, and here there is no pillar. So or we add a pillar somewhere, or we add two pillars. Yeah, I think we will have to add two pillars, like one here and one here. Otherwise the structure will look like is falling on itself. I'm not sure if I like... I have no idea if I like it or not. Do you have any suggestion, boys? We can make it, as I said, we can make it a bit less. So at the moment it's like this, right? We can make it like this, so halfway. Or we can make it full way. Or we can make it like a single line like this, right? So it becomes like square. And here we can then build, right? We can build on top. I think I like it like this. Don't break the ring. No, I can add two columns. I can add 4 columns, which by the way I think it will look nice. Okay. Look at it how it looks now. Okay, look at how it looks now. Look at it from the top. Can you see it? I can remove the I can remove the thingy. The samples. Okay, look at it now. Looks like this. Okay, looks like this. So it's open like that. So it's basically a huge waste of space. Right? Look at it from the bottom. From the bottom it looks like this. You have just this open thingy. Right? Did you memorize it? Did you memorize it? Okay. Now. Arena floor 02 update. Selected object, edge, export, and did you memorize it? Okay. Boom. So you may say, ah, what a shit. I cannot see through anymore. I cannot, you know, but you know what is the benefit of this? The benefit of this, apart from adding two columns here and 2 columns there, otherwise it makes no sense, is that here we can actually have something. We can have barracks, or we can have another shop, or you can have a display of some. So there can be a wall going up, at least for a bit, and there could be another level inside of this thing, right? Now it may look worse because it's more closed, right? But I think overall is a better idea. I never liked that. Oh, by the way. Interesting. Why this thing doesn't touch? Because this thing is not centered. Ah! Yeah, but if that is not centered, nothing is centered. So if I move this to the right, I mean I can, but I'm kind of scared of this. Okay, now it's centered. So yes, I think I will do it this way, boys. The benefit of this, the virtual rain don't fall in the building anymore. Yeah. But I need columns, right? I need columns. Where do I take the columns? I take them from here. The problem is that I need half columns. I need half columns. Let me try to copy this, but I think this one, unfortunately, yes, is open at the back. Is open at the back, so that's not a way to do it. We need full columns, but I don't think we have full columns. Ay, 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 ay. Should we create them? Oh, we can create them. We have these columns, but these ones will not work there. These ones will not work there. Well, yes or no? So basically we need a column that starts from here and goes up, right? The best will be to have like an arch, but in theory this column is not bad. Pillar central 1, right? Pillar central 1. Pillar central 1 is not bad. Pillar central. Pillar. I think pillar central 1 is taken from pillar central, but pillar central, pillar C, pillar central, pillar central. Okay, so if we take this guy and we make it, I'm thinking, huh? I don't know if I want to, because I need, what do I need? 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 I need... So if I have that pillar, right, that goes from here to there, but... That goes from here to there... but will be nice if you can have that design, you know, that design of the spike. I don't know if it will be too tall though. But if we could have the design of the spike, even a double one, even a double, it's not the right. Anyway, even a double may be even more interesting. Even a double, right? This thing is already double, you see? So my point is that if I duplicate this and I call it pillar central 02, and I just take this and duplicate it and mirror on. Yeah, unfortunately this thing is not in line with anything. Fuck. This thing is not in line with anything. But anyway, yeah, the rotation is a bit fucked up, I know. Ah, fuck, I had the... Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. I had the face correctness. I had the face correctness on. GG. But anyway, I can rotate 180 on the Z, and I can then G. No. Please. I know you can do it. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Yes, exactly. So we could have a pillar like this. Now, I don't know if it's too tall, too short. I don't know. We will figure it out, right? I have no idea why there are some edges that are sharp. I don't know. Okay. So this can be our guy. I don't know if it's too big, but we can see. We can see. So if we export this is already in 00, well, kind of. I think it's okay. If we export it as pillar 2, pillar central arena, pillar central 02, right? Pillar central 02, and we import it. Pillar central 02. Yes. Yes. And then it's probably too tall, eh? For sure it's too tall, but we can shorten it. Let me go 1 second unlit, otherwise, okay. So if we take this guy, maybe you know what we can do? We can scale it. But I think we can scale it because we need this guy to be... Let me just remove the outs. Let me just hide this 1 second. Oops. No. that I cannot hide because I need the floor. There is one block. Oh no, it's not. I'm thinking if we take this guy, duplicate it, rotate it 180, scale it. Because in theory what we need is less than that, huh? Now, if we take these two and we scale them 0.7. 0.7, they become too short. Pity. 0.8. 0.8, they are still too short. Wow. So in reality, they are kind of okay already as they are. 0.9. The problem of 0.9 is they are too big. I mean, the arch is too big, you know? The arch is too big. Even if I move this... Even if I move this, this goes inside by how much? No, this goes inside okay. So it's not a problem. It goes inside fine. But I feel it's a bit too heavy. My idea was that it was a bit lighter, right? It was a bit lighter. I can keep the same vertical and just scale the X and the Y, but I don't know if that's a great idea. Usually the result is shit. I can try to do 0.7, 0.7. But usually when you change the proportions of things, you know, they start to look weird. And it's usually not a good idea. Also, this thing do not match anymore. They are rotated a bit weird, by the way. I think it would be nice if they touch, right? But... I don't know when a real engine will freaking rotate the gizmo the right way. It's so annoying. Actually, there is an enhancement request to have the gizmo always camera face, but their answer is no. That they don't see the need of it. They don't understand the question. That is so stupid. Obviously, it should face the camera. Obviously. So let's make these two things touch, and then the top is touching a bit in a weird way, huh? The top is touching in a weird way. Yeah, because it's not designed for this, actually. It's designed for another... We could remove the middle. Can we remove the... Do you think it's better without the middle? In border of the fight room, you have big columns. In the border of the fight room. This is not a fight room. And anyway, yes. This is not a fight room. In theory, the best would be to have a pedestal here, right? In theory, the best would be here at the bottom, instead of having this, right? To have a pedestal. So I think that we can try to really shrink this thing 0.7. And we can try to add a pedestal at the bottom. No? But I need, yeah, for example, like this. It's always one side. Fuck it. It's always one side. Annoying. So if I take this, and I wait, trying to create something. Believe me. I'm trying to do something, okay? So if we have a bit of a pedestal here. No. Hello? Wait. This one. Yeah, because that... What? There is no matching, huh? It is not matching because that one was smaller. Well, I can make it bigger. I don't have a problem in making this bigger. The only problem I have is that I need it to be centered exactly with this stuff. I need it to be exactly centered. Well, if it's not exactly, I don't care, but let's say as much as possible. But this way is a bit of a counter thingy, yeah? Why? Should be like this instead, huh? No, it's not the same. It's not the same shape. Oh my god. It's not the same shape, boys. GG. It's not the same shape. So we are fucked. It's not the same shape. Why is not the same shape? This thing is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. He has 8 faces, right? This thing, how many faces does he have? 8 faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's exactly the same number of faces. So why? So it's only the sides then, right? It's only the sides that is not matching, or what? Okay, now it's matching. Now is matching. Okay, I was thinking if we have, you know, if we have a pedestal, and the pedestal can be pretty much as big as we want. Okay, let me try to re-export this guy. Pillar central 02. Re-import pillar central 02. Okay, so now I think we can. Yeah, I made it smaller, right? I made it smaller. Yeah, but now... I was trying to reach the right sides. The problem is that it's too big. It's too big. I think I need to make it proportional, because, you know, the height is really so much. It's really so much, boys. The height is really so much. So I need to do something like this. Yeah, I need exactly. I need to do 1.1. 1.1 means that this will get stretched. Huh? Which is kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying because it means that this is already stretched, will become even more stretched, and I don't like it. Plus the top is a bit fucked up, you know. I think wait. I think our problem is, we have a number of problems, but I think the main problem is that this thing is too low compared to... Let me try to do this. So if we take this with correct face, whatever. No, cannot do that. If I take this with correct face, right, and I go up, how much? I go up, hey, I have to go up about 1/10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. So this is 13. So I have to go up 1.3. 1.3 roughly, okay? Something like this. Okay, so this one I think would be okay. I think my problem now is that this is too high. And I think my other problem is that this is too big. So okay. You may ask why you are doing this. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, mistakes were made. Eh? Mistakes were made. Is this thing inside out? No. The scaling fucked up something, huh? Uh-oh. 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 Tinder look at better. Representing handmade columns. Yeah, they are pretty much handmade at this point. Okay, so... okay, at least this is looking a bit better. This is too high because I made it higher, so now I can go 1 instead of 1.1 that I really prefer, so at least there is not a huge stretch. The problem is if it's enough, right? If it's enough to reach the top. Yeah, it is enough. Yeah, it's kind of perfect, I think. I think my 1.3 was pretty much correct. Wow. Look at that. Okay, I think that's it for now. I mean, it's okay. I don't know if I love it, but I think it's fine. Now, if you're walking on the stair, can you hit this thing with your head? Can you hit this thing with your head? I don't think so. I think it's the right. I think it's in the right place. I think from here to here there are at least 2 meters, if not more. So you would never. Yeah, you would never hit it. Okay, I think it's good. I think it's good. So I think we saved it. We save it, and I would say we also check in this one. Expanded inner floor 02 and added pillars central 02. What do you mean no files to commit? What? What? Because I didn't save it? Because I didn't save it, huh? Ah, because I didn't save it. Aha! Okay, we just check in the change to our repository, and then we do the same on the other side, right? So we do the same. So we take these 2 guys, and we... Now the only problem is that this needs to go inside arena what? Arena, I don't know. Inside inner platform. So is arena stairs? Okay, arena stairs. So these 2 need to go in arena stairs. Fine. Then we copy these 2 on the other side because we like symmetry. I don't know why, but we like symmetry. They just programmed us this way, so it's just the way we are built to like symmetry for whatever reason. And yeah. Okay, fine. And we have our new floor. Now, I don't want to do this part yet, but we will be able to have something there. Do you want to see how it looks in game? We can try. Why not? Now, that part may not be lit. Okay, so we need to fix the light somehow. But we will. So what I want to add, I think I want to add some storage rooms, or because you know the weird thing of the arena at the moment, there is a completely open space area, right? So you may ask yourself, where are the weapons stored, right? Where are the gladiators sleeping? Where are the people going to the bathroom, right? There is nothing of that, and there are basically no rooms, no closed space, and it looks very weird that there are no closed spaces. So I think I would like to put some of that there, and also maybe add another level, and yeah, and add more More rooms. Maybe with some additional quest or some additional... I think the server is reloading stuff. Okay, now in terms of consider that this is not the final light setup as you will see it in game, because at the moment these are static lights that we didn't recalculate, and so the engine is considering them dynamic lights. Okay, so it's not exactly how it will look, but it's similar to how it will look now. Okay, mistakes were made already. But definitely looks more lit than before, which is nice. It looks way more lit than before, and I think that now that is fine. I think that is okay. Maybe even too much? No, I think it's okay. This area is less lit than this one, huh? In this one, the lights are stronger for whatever reason. You already have 5x the game area for the quest? Yes. Okay, this light definitely looks much better than before. Because as you can see here, finally we can see something. Before we couldn't see anything. Now here we are still a bit in darkness. But it's okay. So these are the new pillars, by the way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. First of all, I cannot go through the pillars because they are blocking the collision, but we are missing the top floor completely. Why? No, the floor is like the old floor. What? What the fuck? Wait a second. Wait a second. I didn't save this, huh? Probably I didn't. I didn't save it, that's why. I didn't save it. Okay, the thing that we really need to be sure is that this one has complex as simple, collision, complex as simple, and also we need our new pillar to have complex as simple, while at the moment it's not, and so that's why we couldn't walk through it. So we need complex as simple also on this guy. Okay, so now we will be able to go through. Now the problem is that this area is very dark. This area is very dark. I think are these torches that are really kind of realistic, you know, so they just make a bit of light there. But so, or we put one light here at the back, or we increase this torches light. But we have to do something because this area is actually very dark. Would be nice to have something here in the middle, but we don't have. You know what? We can have. Do we want to have two lamps coming down here? Yeah. We want. I think if we take, let me go down. If we take one of the tall ones, wait, I lost myself already. If we take one of the tall ones like this, maybe it's too much, huh? Maybe it's too much. Wow. There was a mosquito. There was a mosquito. As soon as I looked at him, no, as soon as I looked away, it disappeared. Fuck. I was trying to catch him. Are there still mosquitoes with this cold? There are, huh? Strange. So if I take this one and I move it, let me try to move it. Let me try to move it. So the idea would be, I don't know if it's too long though. Probably it's too long. It's too long. No, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. So if you put it, I mean, it should not go above the floor, right? Yeah, it doesn't go above the floor. Can we have a light? Can we have a light there in the middle, or you are bumping your head into it? Well, this start to be close to bumping your head, yes. We can see how it looks. I don't know. I was thinking to have one there and one here, but I can also have it on the inside, huh? But if I have it on the inside, yeah, but I can also have it on the inside, I think. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. So this will be very lit now. And yeah, I think it's okay. Maybe it's too much though. It seems to me that it is a bit too much. So I think I will go for a 3. And for or even a 2. I will go for a 2. Again, you never know if the final, you know, light is exactly like this. You have to really calculate it, but in theory, it's a good approximation. In theory. And so above, we will place some rooms or or even some weapon racks. You know, maybe we can have weapon racks without building a room. You already have 5x the game area for the new quest and no more craft or magic ways. You're complaining we don't have enough magic ways. We have 6. We will always have 6. We have 90 plus spells. How many more spells you want? How many? How many more? $1,000 spells. Oh my god, 1,000 spells. Okay, it looks like this. Yes, I think it's so much better. I think it's so much better. This one is a bit too strong, maybe. I can tone it down, but yeah, maybe we should tone down a bit this one. But apart from that, I think this looks nice. So I like the light being on this side. Yeah, the problem is that you don't really see that the light is coming from there because there is no light inside the light. But boys, yeah, I like it though. I like the thingy. I like it. I like it. I think it's nice. It's much better than before. It's much better than before. You see the outside. So you go up here. And here now we have all this space. You can also jump between. You can try to jump between. I'm gonna fall. and here we can place something, right? We can place. I don't know. We can place weapon racks. We can place. We could even have. We could even connect it. Maybe. I don't know. Do you think it should be closed? No, I think it's nice that you can see through. I think it's nice. It's very Escher-like. I think I like that you can see through multiple layers of the building. And you can see the statue there, right? Very nice. So I think I want to populate also the upper part in the future, but for now I think it's fine. What can be all the new rewards? New rewards for new quest or new rewards for what? I mean, in the arena, if you win fights, I don't know. It would be nice to have a kind of a tournaments in the arena, automatic tournaments in the arena. Okay. Now the question is, are there still areas that are dark? I don't think so. Well, maybe a bit these corridors, but they are very short, so I don't think it's a problem. I think it makes it even more interesting, so I think it's okay if they are a bit... Well, this one is too dark, actually. This one is crazy dark. Why this one are crazy dark? So that is from the grid, eh? From the grid. GG, where is the grid? The grid is this way, huh? This arena is a freaking labyrinth, by the way. It's a freaking labyrinth. Yeah, this one are too dark. What the fuck? I don't even know where they are going. They're going. No. We need lights here. We need lights. Okay, we need lights. In the... Where is the grid? Oh, the grate. Sorry, the grate. So in these corridors we need lights. Also here there is a major freaking hole. No. It's not that. There is the wall structure, unfortunately. Cannot move it. If I move that, I move everything. If I move this, you see, I move. But I don't understand the gate. Okay, no, I don't know that. I think we should probably merge the geometry and just close it. But let's put the same lights that we got. Let's put the same lights. Why these lights are so bright? Because these one are casting shadows, huh? That is probably the reason. That is probably the reason. Okay, so we will put 4 lights. What the fuck? We will put yeah, you see this thing? You see there is a gap? There is a gap. Unfortunately, there is a gap. Unfortunately, there is a gap. Yeah, I think a light like this is fine. Maybe we put it a bit lower, and we also take the point light and we put it a bit more outside, so that is like more reasonable in terms of the light. It is, yeah. And we do the same, and we do the same. So we copy it over and over and over and over. Do we want to do 2 and 2 and 2 and 2, or I messed up. If you click on the sub object, you are going to copy the sub object only, and that is happening to me very often, unfortunately. Why I didn't keep the same height, I don't know. Okay. And then we do, and then we duplicate this too. No, didn't work. Did it work? Wait. I wanted to select that one and this one and duplicate. It's not working. Why? Because I selected with control instead of shift. Yes, I selected. Okay, probably that's the reason. Yeah, in fact now. So we rotate 180 and we try to put it here somewhere. Where are they? One is here and the other is there. Okay. Okay, and then I will adjust. Okay, and okay. Okay. Mistakes were made. Mistakes. No, this one is okay. This one is fucked up, huh? This one is fucked up, boys. Okay. I think we have it. Yeah, this light touching the wall. There were some wrong ones in the outer corridors, right? So we found out that here some were floating in the air. Well, for example, this one is actually, yeah, floating in the air. I will have to check them all. This one seems to be fine. I mean, kind of fine. It's not perfect, man. The next is here. There was one that was very, very far away from the wall. Right? which we have seen it in game. This one seems to be fine. This one seems to be fine. There was one that for sure was very far away from the wall. No, this one is perfect. Where is it? It's the last one, huh? Okay. Yeah, this one. This one is very far away. Yes, it was very... Wow. It was like 1 meter away. And this one, no, this one is good. Okay, nice. We fixed also all of that. Okay, I think with the arena we are done, boys. I think we are done with the arena. And you have said you need to stop, not too late. Yeah, thank you. Yes, I think I will. Why my... Uh-oh, YouTube is down again. No. Again, we have a problem with YouTube chat. I don't see any of the YouTube chat anymore. It was working before, but now it's not showing up anymore. You said like the magical touch in YouTube. You need to trust in genius of the other like to stay together with a little magic. They work the town, they are... Yeah. I think, I don't know, it stopped, the YouTube thingy stopped working at a certain point. Okay, I think we are good with the arena, no? There should be no other very dark areas. The way to do it, if I turn off the light completely, right? This is basically with not I removed even the indirect light, so there is really 0 lights, and I think it looks fine. Outside will be better than that. I think it looks okay. I think it looks okay, boys. I think we can consider this task completed. Yeah, let's consider it completed, boys. So we go here and we say arena needs more light. Done. Fixed pending release. This was one fix, but it took a lot. Yes, it took a lot, but we did good stuff. We added new pillars, we have new geometry, you know, we improved that level. Kind of like it. Okay, guys, I think I'm going tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, so I will not be here for streaming. I will try to do something anyway in the evening, even if I'm meeting with people, but we are meeting online. And they usually arrive a bit late, so I think I have time between 8:30 p.m. and 9:30, 10. So I think I will anyway do some of the fixes tomorrow. I will go through all these maps, model and maps, and like floating objects, like this map misalignment. I think there was a place, I think it's this one, where actually there was a big gap. Yes, like this place, right? So this one I will try to fix, and I will try to fix a few more. The more we can do, and then Saturday, we will try to do the release. Okay. So thank you for watching. If you want to click on follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, will be great and will help us as well. If you want to do a bit more, we actually have a Patreon site, which is patreon.com/planeshift, where you can join the 56 people that are already supporting us. And with $3, you're getting access to the game that is up right now. You can play it. The server is up. And you also get access to some Unreal Engine stuff, because I posted new components for Unreal Engine recently. Like I posted this batch import lights and other stuff. So you can get that as well. So connect to our Discord, stay in touch, and we will make this game great. Yes, we will. Okay, with that, I think I'm going, and I will just play our music and say goodbye. Goodbye and good night.